Hey, what's up gamers, and welcome back to Sakura Angels. I had to remember the name then. I could have just looked on the right, at the left. Anyway, last time these two, Hiromi and Sakura, met them. They joined our school, and now everyone's looking at Sakura run the track, and she's super fast, and we can't take our eyes off her because she got the jigglies. I mean, what? I can hardly keep my eyes off her. She seems to get just a little faster with each loop she makes around the track. It won't be too long before she becomes just one big blur circling the place. I read like a robot. That's how I read. Is she even human? No, I don't think she is. I'm just beginning to doubt it here. With this superhuman display, I think even the top athletes in this country couldn't compare to her. While Sakura is hogging the spotlight here, there's someone missing in all of this. Her far grumpier counterpart, Hikari. I think I said that. Yeah. If anything, shouldn't she be neck and neck with Sakura? I scanned the ones trailing behind her, but I can't find her either. Just where? Oh. Behind even the other girls being left in Sakura's dust, I see someone dragging their feet, a sad expression on their face. She's just walking, her arms folded like usual. I wonder if her arms are glued like that. She isn't even trying. She must really have not wanted to enroll here. It must have been Sakura's idea entirely. What are you all staring at? Come on, let's get back to it. Apparently, all forgetting we had our own lessons at hand, the teacher called us back to reality, forcing us all to reluctantly stop gawking at the girls. Ooh, girls! The rest of the PE lesson goes by without anything much of note happening, and then finally, the lunch break arrives. I spot the magic girls in the classroom, casually chatting away with some of the other students. I didn't think they'd be able to make friends already. Though after Sakura's little display earlier, she's probably the talk of the class. Hi. She gives me a wave and a chirpy smile, but I can hardly say I do the same. Oh, yeah. Hi. Look, can we talk? No, not here. I mean, can we talk somewhere private? Crap. That might have come out weird. I'm getting weird looks from everyone in the class, a few of them breaking into whispers and giggles. Even Sakura is feigning surprise despite full well knowing what I mean. Come on, stop messing around. I've been dying to talk to you, both of you, since this morning. Oh god, I made it worse, didn't I? I've somehow turned this into looking like one of the most awkward confessions ever. She giggles, going along with a continued painful stares from the class. Well, if she's going to be like this, I have no choice. This is going to make me look even worse in front of the class, but I need answers. I take a deep breath to still myself, and then I grab her by the wrist, pulling her along towards the classroom door, whether she likes it or not. Given what I witnessed before, I'm sure she could have me flat on the floor if she was truly opposed to this. I think she's just messing around at this point, though. You two, come with me. With my free hand, I take hold of Hikari's wrist, no doubt cementing myself as some sort of deviant within my class. Thankfully, they both follow along without too much resistance. Ignoring the brunt of Hickory's verbal abuse, I continued onto the doorway. I had just have to find somewhere quiet where no one will hear us discuss the magic and monster business. The question is, oof! In all my haste to escape the classroom, with both of the girls in tow, I crashed into someone who was already making their way through the door. They stumbled backwards, looking slightly dazed. That's dazed? Thankfully, they don't look hurt. Are you okay? Sorry about that. I offer her an apologetic smile. Who is she again? She must be from my class. I can't recall her name at all, though.
Heiki.
Sorry, I can hear you. She speaks in a cold tone. Her equally cold eyes lock onto my own in an intense stare that completely betrays her words. Yikes. I guess she has a reason to be annoyed given my clumsiness, but this is a look of pure hate. Okay then. Confirming she's okay, I continue on with Hickory and Sakura. They're protesting mostly from Hickory's side, increasing in volume. I can't even begin to imagine what this might look like from other people passing by. I'm sure even as I head for the stairs, that girl is still staring at me. Did I do something to annoy her? I mean, besides the clumsiness from today, of course. I can't worry about her for now. I have bigger problems to worry about. Namely, 2 big problems. 1 in each of mine. Did I read that right? Merging onto the roof, I am thankful to see is devoid of life. Devour, yeah, sure. Safely walled by tall mesh fences, the roof is technically a spot students can spend their break at, but it really isn't that popular. Works for me! Okay, now can you guys explain this whole mess? I release both of their wrists simultaneously. Sakura bouncing happily, completely unbothered, while Hikaru on the other hand rubs at her wrist as if I assaulted her.
次にこんなことしてみんなの前じゃなかったら真っ二つにする。ねえ、これって告白？ねえ。告白？誰に？私たちに？
What the heck are they even... shake my head. This isn't a confession. You know full well what this is about. I can feel my face burning up. It really is exhausting dealing with them. Saki gives me a teasing smile before bursting into a giggle. Apparently this is the funniest thing in the world to her.
わかってるわかってる。説明が聞きたいんだよね。我慢できなかっただけなの。
Thank you. I let out a sigh, my shoulders are drooping. Finally. Finally.
それで何から聞きたいの？
Oh, we have choices. I don't think it matters which one I choose, because I think I'm gonna be choosing one of them. So anyway, let's just go with just who exactly are you guys? Okay, this should be an obvious one to ask. I asked it before, but only got the vague answer of them being my supposed guardian angels. I'm hoping she feels more generous right now, though.
私はさやかで、この子が光。もう名前忘れちゃった？
Yeah. No. I'm gonna actually rip my hair out here. I open my mouth to once more say that she knows damn well that's not what I mean, but it seems she's way ahead of me.
本当のことを言うとね、どこまで話していいのか本当にわからないんだ。正体を明かした時点で相当なルール破りだもん。
I don't know why it doesn't display the whole text. It's annoying.
まったく本当よ。どうしてあなたはこんなに問題を引き起こすのかしら。
Hey, it's not my fault. I think.
あなたは私にとって大切な人なの。食べられちゃったら困るのよ。
Huh? The realization of what she said slowly dawns on her. It was quite fun to watch her usually grumpy face gradually go red before she stops in a fluster.
私たちにとって重要って意味だから、私たちに。
Sakura giggled and gives her a playful punch on the shoulder. Hickory responds in kind by giving her a wallop to the shoulder, with nothing playful about it. Are those two even partners? Anyway, I try my best to keep things on track, though I'm sure it won't be long before it devolves into violence again.
教えられることは全部言っちゃったし、私たちはこの辺りの人間じゃなくて、というかあなたを守るために派遣されたの。
Do you belong to some sort of group? Wait, are there more of you with these weird powers?
また言い過ぎちゃった。
She rubs at the back of her head with a grin that pretty much says, "Whoops!" I probably won't be able to get any more out of her on this subject. For today at least. Maybe if I catch her off guard another day, she might slip more.
それで他に聞きたいことはあるかな？
What was that monster? I want to know more about what the heck that thing was that they saved me from earlier. A shadow, I think they call it? I'm guessing there are more of those things lurking out there. And they're after me.
そういう場合もあるかな。でも普通はそんなに活動的じゃなくて、でも彼らはいつでも周りに潜んでるの。影にね。不気味なのは日差しの下に出てきたことで、あんなのは初めてだから相当怒ってたか、それとも。
I see. So that one had balls. She falls in thought, leaving Hickory and I to stand awkwardly, exchanging even more awkward glances. Takia? She snaps out of her stupor, blinking back to reality.
ああ、ごめんなさい。なんでもないから。
What the heck did I do to annoy these monsters anyway?
あなたは何もしてないの。あなただから襲われたの。
Who I am?
そう、あなたの血が。
My blood.
さやか。
もうごめんってば。
Sakura is cut off by an ear-piercing cry from Hickory. Ow. I guess I'll never know now. You can kind of tell. Hickory seems adamant about keeping this a secret.
彼は知る必要ないわ。早く問題を片付けて、こんな学校とはおさらばしましょう。
I hate it when people keep secrets from me. About me. Yeah.
光は楽しくないんだ。でもそうだよね。ごめんね、ケンタ。
She gives me an apologetic look. She really sounds sincere too. Like she's practically bursting to tell me, but just can't. No use pressing it, I suppose. Maybe one day.
それで他に聞きたいことはあるかな？
Last thing, how long are you going to stay here? This is an important one. So exactly how long do they plan on staying here to watch over me? My goddamn mouse must be so loud right now. Sakura pulls a frown at my question. A generally sad-looking one at that tugs at my heartstrings. Was it really that bad?
本当に私たちにいてほしくないみたい。そんなに嫌？
That's not what I meant. Damn it! Who does she have to phrase? Why does she have to phrase it like that? That's clearly not what I meant. I think. It's just, as long as they're here, I'm sure there's going to be nothing but trouble in my life. Oh, come on, I didn't mean it like that. Like, I kind of had to do that on there. She suddenly burst into a bright, beaming smile again, almost blinding me.
わかってる。あなたってからかいやすくて。
This girl. She breaks into a laugh. One I'm sure can be heard by the entire school from all the way up here.
そんなに長くかからないから約束する。まあ解決するまでね。
I guess you can't tell me what needs to be sorted out. She puts a finger to her nose and winks. I thought so.
トップシークレットなの。でも解決には向かってるから。まあ数日か1週間ぐらい。
1週間？明日にでも帰りたいのに、こんなところ大嫌いだわ。うるさすぎ。
ふふん、誰かさんがつべこべ言わずにもっと協力的だったらもっと早く済むかもなんだけどな。
Whoa, she said that without her smile faltering one bit, her tone just as cheery despite the biting words. That's kind of scary. Even Hikari has no argument against that, those words causing her to fall silent as she shrinks back from her deceptively bright partner. Excuse me. Moving on.
それで他に聞きたいことはあるかな？
That's it. I guess that's all we have time for now. I guess it's I just read the same thing. I think the bell for the second half is about to. Yep, there it is.
あら？戻る時間？
She stretches her arms into the air, giving a small yawn. No, I'm gonna.
少しは答えになってるといいんだけど。
Something like that.
あ、遅れちゃうね。
No. Sakura bounced to the stairs as if we were in some sort of race, her partner trailing behind as she gives me one last look. She stops, her eyes cast downwards for a moment before flickering back up. The hell are you looking at?
ねえ、
What's up?
いえ、なんでもないわ。
Oh, she wants to ask me something. Those cheeks. Ah! And like that, she disappears down the stairs too, leaving me alone on the roof. Huh? I wonder what that was about. I guess I should follow after them. I don't want to be late again. As I start up the stairs, my stomach makes a terrifying sound. One that screams for food. Feed me. Alright. In all my haste to figure out what the girls were doing, I neglected to get any lunch at all. And so, class resumes. After all the initial excitement in the morning, not a lot happened throughout the remaining lessons. The Dragon glacial pace, somehow even more dull than usual. It also hard to keep my mind. It's also hard to keep my mind focused on anything with Sakura and Hikari on each side, there to protect me. I was half expecting a monster to just burst in its way through the window and for the whole place to just turn to a battleground. Though it might have at least made things more lively. Completely screwed up those sentences, but whatever. With one ring of the bell, school comes to a close. A hazy amber glow taking over the classroom as the sun begins to set. The majority of the students begin to filter out of the class to start their clubs or part-time jobs. Not me though, I'm back off home. While joining a club is certainly encouraging, thankfully this isn't a place where it's enforced, meaning I'm free to loaf all I want. It might make me come across as a bit of a slacker in the eyes of the other students, but that's not exactly wrong. They're not exactly wrong. Wasting no time, I set out of the school and begin to head home. Something that should have been fairly stress-free, but I mean, I should have expected this, but it's still a bit much. The horizon grows darker with each step I make through the quiet streets, a pale moon slowly making its presence known in the sky. Thud, thud, thud. Boom, but whatever. My heavy steps resound down the narrow road, and quickly swallowed into the night. But there's also another set of steps, or rather, two sets of steps that sound to either side of me. Far the lighter steps with far more grace than I could ever hope to achieve. Look, I know you're here to protect me, but do you really need to be so, close? Yes. Those steps belong to none other than myself, professed guardian angels. Sakura to my left and Hikari to my right, they're practically walking unison with me, their shoulders inches away from mine.
バカ言わないで。夜に一人で歩くなんて襲ってってお願いしてるようなもんじゃない。一番護衛が必要な場面よ。
Yay. Yikes. She doesn't have to yell so loud right into my ear like that. I think I must be just a little bit deafer just from spending time with her
あなた
today
のそば
alone.
にいて、私が愉快な気持ちになるとでも思ってるの？感謝してほしいくらいだわ。
And a turn of her head, her vibrant hair swaying gently, hitting me in the face. Oh god! Right. Sorry.
ああ、もうそんなこと言わないの。光がいつも彼のことを見てるのは分かってるんだから。
As she walks, Sakura leans across me to smirk at Hikari. This is getting really awkward, guys.
私は敵が隠れてないか見てるだけよ。
だよね。
My left ear is rocked by a mischievous giggle as Sakura breaks into hysterics. All the while, Hikari's face begins to turn an interesting shade of red.
とにかく、なんで彼にそんなに
she's
くっついてるのよ。
It's cute.
何がしたいの？
She was doing that. Now she mentions the left side did feel cozier for a time.
彼を温めようとしてるんだよ。健康管理もしなくちゃ。風邪をひかれたら困るもんね。
I got one right now.
それに文句もないみたいだし。ね。
Without warning, she latches onto my arm, pulling herself in and almost sending me toppling to the ground. Jesus Christ. Hey now! This is...
何してるのよ。彼の腕を取るつもり？そういうのはね、もっと優しくするものよ。こんな風に。
Oh no. Eh? Hikari latches onto my other arm, hooking it with hers, in an attempt to tug me away from Sakia. What the heck did this turn into? Girls, you really don't need to...
違うってば、光。もっとこう。
Sakia pulls back on my arm, and soon they both have a firm grip of each of my arms. Determination across their faces as I become some sort of human rope. What is this? Tug of war? They're going to rip me apart.
違うわ。こうするのよ。
Do they even remember what they're trying to do? Well, it started innocently enough, has now spread to some sort of contest between them. They really are Ow! Now's not the time to think about stuff like that. Can you please get off me? Raising my voice more than I ever done in a while, I explode my body in a stake here. Explode my body at stake here. Sorry, fucked up the line. I think that they both like they both let go of my arms at once, leaving me free to ensure that they're both still fully intact. Right? Not dislocated or ripped off. Not dislocated or ripped off. Good. I'm glad they listened to reason. I really thought I was gonna die there. Apparently, it's not the monsters I have to worry about anymore. It's these two. Girls? At least, I thought it had been my desperate cry that had gotten through to them, but they seemed completely transfixed by something up above. What are they looking at? I squint my eyes and gazed high above the rooftops. And then, as the clouds part, as the pale moonlight shines down, I see her. Boobs! Now, what? Hello, woman with horns. A girl sitting on the ledge of the highest point of one of the tallest buildings in the area. Jesus Christ, it's high. A silvery hair that seemed to glimmer in the moonlight, and an outfit as dark as the night sky. She gives off an awe-inspiring look, almost angelic, like she's some sort of angel gazing down from the heavens. At least, I would call her an angel, if it wasn't for the unsettling grin that now just spread across her face at the sight of us.
そこにいたの。
She murmurs something to herself that I can't make out at all for the distance between us. I can't hear you! Speak up! Whatever it was she said, it was enough to make her shoulders shake with laughter. I can't help but feel like I've seen her somewhere before. I like that. I'm gonna end this here. So like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.